Hey everyone, I just saw the news about this massive US UK trade deal that Trump's announcing today, and I had to jump on right away to talk about it. Notifications have been blowing up about this, and I figured many of you are probably wondering what's going on and how it might affect the markets. This news is breaking so fast, I wanted to get this info out to you guys before market open. Let's break it down. So here's the deal. Late last night, Trump posted on Truth Social saying he's holding this big Oval Office press conference at 10 a.m. Eastern about some major trade deal. He didn't name the country, but Reuters and the New York Times are both reporting it's definitely the UK. This is huge news. After all that chaos from the Liberation Day tariffs last month that sent markets into a complete tailspin, we're finally seeing what might be the end game here. The past month has been incredibly stressful for investors following those tariff announcements. The markets took an absolute beating when the news first broke. But this development suggests there might be a method to the madness: hit everyone with big tariffs, then cut individual deals that could potentially be more favorable. And now we're seeing the first concrete example of that strategy. The UK is currently facing that 10% baseline tariff like most countries, but they got off easier than the EU, which is paying 20%, Japan at 24%, and Switzerland at 31%. Now it looks like they might be the first to secure a better arrangement. So what might actually be in this deal? Nobody knows for sure yet, but based on previous UK trade deals and what experts are saying, here are some possibilities. They could slash or completely remove that 10% baseline tariff on most UK goods. British whiskey companies would benefit enormously from this. There's likely to be provisions about digital trade. That's been a big focus for the UK in all their recent deals. Financial services could feature prominently because that's such a huge part of the UK economy. The agricultural components will be interesting to watch. That's always super complicated in these deals. This announcement could impact several different sectors in the market. The iShares MSCI United Kingdom ETF, EWU, is worth watching as it provides broad UK exposure. Companies like Diageo, which makes Johnnie Walker and other spirits, could see movement. Their products have been subject to tariffs. Pharmaceutical companies like AstraZeneca might benefit depending on the deal specifics. Currency markets could see action too, with potential movement in the British pound against the dollar. But of course, the real market moves will depend on the actual details revealed at 10 a.m. With Trump, the final deal could contain surprises. The most interesting part isn't even the UK deal itself. It's what this means for all the other negotiations. If you're Japan or South Korea or even the EU watching this announcement, you're probably keen to secure your own deal quickly. This could create a domino effect where countries scramble to negotiate with the US, and each deal potentially means more stability for markets and better prospects for global trade. Market analysts are suggesting this looks like a deliberate strategy to force countries to the table one by one instead of dealing with multilateral agreements. This announcement could significantly impact today's market movements, and I'll be watching the press conference closely at 10 a.m. If you find this kind of market analysis helpful, consider joining our trading Discord community. It's been an invaluable resource during this market volatility. We consolidate important data and offer AI-enhanced tools that help make sense of these complex market situations. The link's in the description below if you want to check it out. I'll be back after the press conference with another update. Hit that subscribe button, give the video a like if you found it helpful, and drop a comment with your thoughts on how this trade deal might affect the markets. Catch you all after the announcement.